Welcome to today's deep dive. So I want you to imagine stepping off a train in this bustling, neon-lit city, and you don't speak a single word of the local language.
Oh man, that is incredibly stressful.
Right. You just want to do something completely normal, like, I don't know, go see a movie. But suddenly, that brightly lit ticket counter, it just feels like a high-stakes interrogation.
Yeah, you've got the flashing screens, the cashier talking a mile a minute, and, that line of really impatient people right behind you.
Exactly. It is a total recipe for panic. And that exact feeling is what today's deep dive is designed to just completely dismantle for you. We are looking at this really fascinating source document today, which translates to embedded text.
Right, it's basically this highly structured, almost militant blueprint for making an A1 English language learning module.
Yeah, and the whole mission, its singular goal, is getting an absolute beginner through a night out at the movies, completely without fear.
Which is a huge task for an absolute beginner.
It really is. So let's unpack this blueprint a bit, because what caught my eye immediately, it wasn't the vocabulary list, it was the psychological engineering going on here.
Oh, for sure. The document has these incredibly strict rules. Like, it explicitly mandates that instructors have to speak extremely slowly.
Yeah, with super clear pronunciation and these really long, deliberate pauses.
Right, and they even mandate a warm, patient tone.
Hmm.
Always.
It is literally like putting training wheels on a bicycle, but, for your ears.
Yeah.
But I have to ask, why is there such an intense focus on engineering this fear-free emotional environment before they even teach you a single word?
Well, the blueprint implicitly recognizes that language anxiety is the absolute biggest barrier for beginners.
Oh, really? Just the fear itself.
Yeah, exactly. So by explicitly banning all metaphors, idioms, all that complex film industry jargon, they realize that fear just leads straight to information overload.
Like a deer in headlights.
You got it. If a learner is terrified of sounding foolish, their brain basically shuts down. The learning just completely stops. So the document puts their comfort above absolutely everything else just to keep their minds open.
Okay, so they've engineered this perfectly safe, warm auditory environment. But what are they actually pouring into it? Because once the panic is gone, the learner, well, you still need to know how to get into the actual movie theater.
Right, the practical stuff. The goals here are just hyper targeted for you. It's all about how to buy a ticket, order snacks like, popcorn, and finding your correct seat.
And I noticed how it actually achieves that. It mandates this really heavy repetition of functional phrases.
Oh, yeah, extremely heavy repetition.
You're going to hear stuff like, what time does the movie start? Or, two tickets, please, just over and over again.
Which is brilliant because it strips away all the conversational fluff. Those core phrases completely bypass the need for active translation.
They just become pure muscle memory. So when you're at the counter, the words just fall out of your mouth because that groove has been worn so deeply into your mind.
Exactly. It's automatic.
But wait, I do have to push back here for a second. If you strip away all the idioms and, I don't know, natural human complexity, aren't you just training people to sound like robots? Because that is definitely not how locals actually talk.
Yeah, it sounds robotic to a native speaker, sure, but remember the actual goal here, it's survival.
Just getting through the interaction without panicking.
Right. This isn't about making friends or, sounding poetic. It is entirely about not freezing up at the counter. And the document actually validates this survival kit approach with one of its strangest rules, I think.
Oh, the rule about names.
Yes, it literally forbids the instructors from using their own formal names. They have to rely completely on generic terms like my friend or partner.
Wait, really? No introductions at all?
None. Because remembering a stranger's name, it actually burns valuable mental energy. So by removing names entirely, the document makes sure every single ounce of your brain power is saved for the vocabulary you actually need to buy a ticket.
It conserves all your focus just for the mechanics of the transaction.
Wow. So, what does this all mean for you, the listener? I mean, it means this source is far more than just some simple lesson plan.
It really is a masterclass in instructional design.
Yeah, it actively engineers confidence through just extreme simplicity and this highly targeted repetition.
And it really highlights the bravery it takes to navigate public spaces in a completely new language. It is just exhausting.
It really is.
So it just reinforces why having this perfectly paced, highly controlled script is profoundly valuable for a beginner.
It takes that terrifying, brightly lit ticket counter we talked about at the start, and it turns it into something you can actually navigate without breaking a sweat.
Exactly. You can just enjoy the movie.
Which, leaves me with one final thought for you to ponder. If we applied this really strict A1 simplicity and this deliberate pacing to how we explain complex ideas in our native language,
Yeah.
how much more effectively could we understand each other every single day